Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, wal aqibatu lil muttaqeen, wa salatu wa salamu ala ashrafil anbiya'i wal mursaleen, wa ala Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in ila yawmiddin. Amma ba'd, qala Allah tabarak wa ta'ala fil Qur'an al-Majid wal Furqan al-Hamid. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Fas'alu ahla dhikr in kuntum la ta'lamun. Sadaqallahu al-azim. وقال الله تبارك وتعالى في القرآن المجيد والفرقان الحميد في شأن حبيبه إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. I came early today. The reason why, because I do not want to drag this topic of fasting the fourth Jumah as well. That's the reason I just want to finish it today, inshallah. Okay, so the question is, can we use toothpaste or miswak while fasting? Now, using toothpaste while fasting is makruh, but it does not break your fast though. So you can use toothbrush without toothpaste. But with paste, is that only for that person going through some extreme condition, like let's say his job is like one-to-one, is going to speak to people, and he knows that my smell is going to affect my job or the person. For that person, a little bit of paste just to get a nice smell, you can use that, as long as it doesn't end up in your throat. You won't break your fast. Using toothpaste is makruh while fasting, but it does not break your fast. Or even though, let's say, there is no extreme condition, there is no that job, still if you have used accidentally, unknowingly, or however, or knowingly, use paste, but it never went in your throat, it won't break your fast. What about miswak? You can use miswak, but the taste of miswak and the strings come off from miswak, they shouldn't end up in your throat as well. If they go, of course it will break your fast. So you can use miswak, which either the miswak got taste or tasteless miswak. You can use, because Rasulullah has given ijazat, but make sure it doesn't end up in your throat, any taste or any strings. Another one, does vomiting break your fast? Now, vomiting must have three conditions that vomit breaks fast. Normally, let me just tell you, now let me give you three conditions. If those three conditions or those three rulings, you can say, are present at the time when you vomit, at that time, all three has to be present there, that vomit will break your fast. First condition is that vomit has to be mouthful. The definition of mouthful is that it comes with that pressure that you cannot hold it in. It comes with that pressure. Second condition is that you are fasting. So it's not forgetfulness. With forgetfulness you did it. No, you knew you were fasting. That's the second condition. Third, which is normally never there. Third, you did it with your own action. You put hand inside. You wanted to break your fast. Purposely you wanted to break your fast. You did something, and this is how vomit came. Now, let me give you three conditions. You vomit, you knew you were fasting, and it came mouthful. Two conditions are there, but third is not there. You never did it with your own action. You never tried to break your fast or tried to put your hand inside. It just came because you had too much study. Won't break your fast because third condition is not there. Or you did it with your hand. Purposely, you wanted to break fast. You knew you were fasting, but it only came a little bit. It wasn't mouthful. Won't break your fast. And all these conditions, even though one condition is missing, that won't break your fast. So normally, as I told you, vomit don't break your fast. Normally what happens to us while fasting, it happens because we had too much sari in the morning. That's the reason vomiting is coming or something. But no, that vomit won't break your fast. Next one is, do we close our fast when we hear azan? People, they think that you close your fast with azan, you open your fast with azan. Azan has got nothing to do with closing fast or opening fast. What you have to do when you want to close the roza, go check the timetable, the prayer timetable, the mosque you are following, the masjid you are following, check the timetable. If fast is closing at 5 a.m, just giving you an example, 5 a.m, but Imam Sahib, before 5 a.m, he finished his fast, he closed his fast, he went to do wudu, came back and he gave azan 5 past 5. Are you going to close your fast at 5 past 5? The golden ruling I gave you at the very first day, what is fasting? As soon the Fajr time starts, you stop eating, drinking, smoking, sexual intercourse, everything stop. From that time, all the way to sunset. You've been eating after 5 a.m. till 5 past. So your roza is not counted. You have to do the qaza of that roza after the month of Ramadan. Azan has got nothing to do with roza. You have to go by timetables. If timetable is saying 5 a.m. roza closing, you should close 4:59. At 4:59 you cannot eat. 5 a.m. anything goes in, your roza is gone. Everything you do before 5 a.m. Same goes with the opening your fast. You cannot open your fast with azan. Let's say 7:30, roza is opening, fast is opening 7:30. Azan was given after 7:30. Imam Sahib started eating or something. You open your roza with the time, not with azan. Next question is similar to that, both a little bit different and very important. If someone gets the sahri time wrong and he opened his roza accidentally, he opened his roza before the time, 4-5 minutes before. Like you was gonna open your roza, you asked someone what's the time, or some kid was messing about and he gave azan, Allahu Akbar, Allahu, and you thought really azan happened, and you open your roza, and that was still 5 minutes left for roza to open. The fast is gone, invalid. You have to do qada of that fast because you made a mistake. Your roza is gone, you have to do qada. So always check time on your watch. Why? Okay, that's fine. It's roza time is opening now. Then you open. Same goes with closing time as well. Closing time. It's 5 a.m. closing fast. And you ask someone, oh, what's the time? I want to eat a bit more. They say, oh, it's 5 minutes still left for 5 a.m. 5 minutes abhi rehte hain 5 bajne mein. There's still 5 to 5. And you start eating. You keep eating. But after when you check, it's 10 past 5. Your roza is gone. You should go and check yourself. So accidentally, if you've been eating, you got the sahri time or iftari time wrong, your roza is invalid. You have to do qaza of that roza, and people do make mistake in these things, especially when they go on dawat on someone's house. Everyone is opening their roza different time, and they're telling different times. No, check your time, then you open your roza. And especially another one is that someone asked me the question, actually, it's not here. If we go to someone's house, on what time shall we open roza? The mosque we already following, according to that timetable we open our fast, or the house we have went to, we open fast according to that timetable. If you are in the same city, you are still in Manchester, then you open your fast according to your time. Open your fast according to whatever you're following. You have to. You cannot just change time around. No, this one, I can open my fast with this time and close my fast with another time of masjid. Can't do that. If you're in the same city, that's fine. But if you're gone Sheffield, you gone London, Sheffield Hills, really high. That timing is different. London timing is different, very far. Then you can open your fast according to that time. But if you are in Manchester and you've gone to someone's house and you are live in Manchester, if you're in London and you've gone to someone's house in London, you're in Sheffield, you've gone to someone's house in Sheffield, you have to open your fast according to your time. You can't just say, "Nahi, mehman nu acha nahi laga inna nu asi agar roza apne time tak khol liya." No. Anyone feels good or they feel bad, you have to open your fast according to your fasting time, and you close fast according to your fasting time if you've gone to someone's house. Is fasting obligatory upon a traveler? Fasting is not obligatory upon a traveler. He can miss fast, but there are few conditions. People get mixed up. What they say, my flight is 10 a.m. in the morning. 10 a.m. in the morning. I'm leaving my house 7 a.m. in the morning. Fast is closing when? 5 a.m. in the morning. Now you got sahri at home. You're not traveler yet. You're still home. So once you are home, you have to start your fast. Your travel is gonna start. Your journey is gonna start after 7 a.m. So if you got sahri at home or inside your city, you have to start your fast. What mean by traveler? When can you call yourself a traveler? When you left your home with this intention that you're going 57.5 miles away to the destination from your home, and now you left your home. Once you go outside the boundary of your city, this is when you become traveler. If you're inside your city, you are not traveler, you're still muqim. You can say, let's say you going London, you're a traveler because it's 57.5 miles away. You left your house. Before crossing the boundary of Manchester, you got sahri inside Manchester. You have to start your fast. It's further upon you. Yeah, once you left the boundary of Manchester and you're going 57.5 miles away, now you can leave that fast. So you are on the way to Pakistan. On the plane you got sahri. You can leave the fast. It's up to you. You can keep fast. It's not like you have to leave fast. You can keep fast. But if you want to, you can leave fast too. But once you got sahri at home, you have to start your fast. It is fard upon you. When a traveler becomes muqim basically local, he's gone local now. Before sahri starts, does he have to start his fast? So let's say you was traveling, you went London. Now you're on the way back towards Manchester. So you was not fasting. You're on the way back. Now you enter in your city in Manchester, and you live in Manchester again. You're living in Manchester. You only went London to see your family or some business trip. Now you are on the way back towards Manchester. You entered inside your city. You entered in the Manchester city. If you live in London, you enter in this boundary of London. You live in Sheffield, you enter in the boundary of Sheffield. Whatever city you live in, you was traveling and now you're back in your city, and you still have 10, 15 or 5 minutes or 3 minutes left for sahri to start. It is wajib upon you to start your sahri, to start your next fast. Why? Because you are not travel anymore. Who can leave roza? The traveler can leave roza. But the muqim, it is fard upon him to start his fast. Does applying lipstick, chapstick, lip balm or any other form of makeup used on lips whilst fasting break the fast? So no matter what kind of makeup you're using on your lips, so lip makeup, any kind of lip makeup, chapstick or lip balm or lipstick, whatever goes on your lipstick, on your lips, can we use that while fasting? Now if whatever you used on your lips has got taste in it, it's tasteful, and then you licked or you touched with your tongue and it went in your mouth and down your throat, that will break your fast. If it's gone in your mouth, it will make a makruh, but it won't break your fast. Okay? But if anything you're using on your lips, like lip balm, chapstick or anything, is tasteless, it has no taste, you can use that like original lip balm. It has no taste, so you can use that lip balm on your lips, even though tongue touches it, it has got no taste, so you won't feel nothing in your mouth, you won't go anything in your throat. That you can use. But anything which is tasteful, I gave you the condition, goes in your mouth, makruh, goes in your throat, break your fast. Can a fasting person use an inhaler? What is inhaler? Inhaler has medicine in it, and I've given you the golden rule last Jumah. Mafawidh, big 3 holes. Anything goes inside your body through those 3 big holes and end up in your digestive system, that will break your fast. Those 3 big holes, mouth, nose and your back passage. Inhaler, either is blue or the brown. So one is post or before, you start, you cannot breathe, and before that you can take, or once something happened to you and you're using it, whilst it's happening, any kind of inhaler you're using, any kind of, will break your fast. If you use inhaler, because it's medicine, either powder, liquid, whatever it is, punch, it goes in your throat straight, it will break your fast. So what can you do? If doctor says you have to use inhaler, you have to, then you are exempt from fasting. If I've been prescribed by a doctor to use medicine in daytime, am I excused from fasting? I will take inhaler in this as well. So any sort of medicine or any sort of medication you're going to use, and it is prescribed by doctor. Doctor says you have to use mid of the day while fasting, and without that you cannot survive, or something going to happen to you, or the bimari, the illness is going to increase, it's going to take time to heal, then of course you're exempt from fasting. But doctor is telling you you cannot do that, so don't mess with your body, because it's going to give you more harm later on. What's the point of taking risk if doctor is telling you don't? Then of course that's fine, don't fast, take inhaler or take whatever the medication is. Yeah, but antibiotics, these kind of painkillers, doctors say to you that's fine. Before sahri you can take, and rest of the days you will be fine, and after iftari you can take, you'll be fine. That's fine, you take the doctor's this advice, and you can do that, and you can fast. When woman is fasting and in midday her menstruation starts, is her fast broken, or does she continue with her fast? Remember, whenever menstruation starts, you straight away goes in the state of impurity, major impurity. So if midday her bleeding started, menstruation has started, our fast will break. Now she can eat, she can drink, that's fine, but don't do it in front of other people. Why? Because it's a makhfi amal. People will say, you was not eating all day long, why you are eating now? That she has to tell them, this is what happened to me. Go hide somewhere, and you can eat if you want to. And you have to make up this fast after the month of Ramadan. Any Ramadan fast misses in the menstruation time, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Of course, women have to make up those fasts. Salah, namaz, you don't have to make up. But fast, you have to make up those fasts after the month of Ramadan. So this fast, it got missed, it became invalid because your menstruation started. So you have to make up this fast after the month of Ramadan. Your fast breaks straight away as soon as bleeding starts. Next one. Can a woman take medicines to stop her menstruation in the month of Ramadan? So women, let's say they want to start they want to do full month Ramadan fasting. They don't want to make up their fasts after the month of Ramadan because all that blessing they want to take, whole families fasting, Tarawih as well going on. And she says after month of Ramadan, it's going to be hard for me to fast without my family. So some women, their menstruation comes for 7 days, some 8 days, because aadate ma'aluma, fixed days. Some goes all the way to extreme 10 days. So they can't fast for these days. They have to make up this fast later on. They say, can we take medicines to stop our bleeding, our menstruation in month of Ramadan, and we can fast like fully, completely, and we don't have to make up after that? Yes, of course you can do that. You can take medicines as long as doctors say that it's not going to give you any other problems. Because sometimes when you take medicines and then give you problems, so you're taking those medicines unnecessarily. It's not necessary. Unnecessarily giving harm to your body. If doctor says there is no harm, of course you can take medicines and you can stop your bleeding, you can stop your menstruation, and you can fast in that month of Ramadan. Acha ji. Is it permissible to fast while in the state of janaba, sexual or menstruation impurity? Now, as I mentioned before, there are two kinds of janabas. There are two kinds of impurities, I would say. One is minor impurity, one is major impurity. Minor impurity when you are not in wudu. Major impurity when ghusl is fard upon you because of, let's say, wet dream happened at night time, or husband and wife, they had sexual intercourse, or menstruation finished but she has not taken bath yet. So can they start their fast in this condition? Yes, you can fast in this condition when ghusl is fard upon you. So if you had physical intercourse with your wife, or wet dream happened, or your menstruation finished before Sahri, and now you have to take bath, you still major impurity, you can start your fast, go eat food, drink, whatever you want to, and then after that you can take bath before Fajr Namaz, of course, because you can't read Fajr. Acha ji, there are two rules which allow pregnant woman or breastfeeding woman or person with illness to miss fast. Two rules I'm going to give you. One is your personal experience, your previous experience. That last time I was breastfeeding, last time I was pregnant, or last time I was going through some illness, I started my fast at that time and I passed out, or I was about to pass out. Not a little bit headache, or migraine or something. Little bit migraine, no. If it's gone, migraine goes to some extreme level as well. Yeah, that's fine. But little bit migraine, little bit headache, that happens. Little bit weakness in your body, that's the reason fast is there. Fast is there to give you weakness. Fast is there to make you realize fasting month is here. So not that little bit thing. If it goes to extreme that you was going to pass out, बेहोश बंदा होने लगा था या कुछ बंदा मरने लगा था कुछ होने लगा, and you broke your fast, ठीक है, that's fine. You can take that your experience, you can apply here and you can leave fast. Second rule is, if doctor is prescribing that you cannot fast while breastfeeding or pregnancy or the illness you're going through, doctor has to be Muslim, a practical Muslim who's practicing Islam. Because if you go to any English doctor, they cannot understand that we can fast. Fast is very easy for us. They don't know our kids 9 and 8 years old, they fast the whole month. So they don't understand. So you go to a Muslim doctor who's practicing Islam. If he says, yeah, that's fine, we know you fast is very important for you, but this illness is just gonna get you. You won't be able to fast. That's fine, that's okay, you can leave fast. Who can pay fidya and who cannot pay fidya for their missed fasts? And how much is fidya? First, let me tell you what is fidya. Fidya is, the Rasulullah says, anyone who misses his fasts, then he can pay fidya, basically some amount towards a poor person. He has to go towards a poor person. You can't pay towards masjid. Anyone with a terminal illness can pay fidya. Not, a temporary illness. Imam Sahib, something happened to me. Doctor said 1 week you cannot fast or 2 weeks you cannot fast. Can I pay fidya? You cannot pay fidya. Once the illness is gone, you have to go make up your fasts. Even though you pay fidya, you will go nafli sadaqah, optional sadaqah, you'll have to go make up your fast. Only terminal illness. Someone is young or someone is really old. Doctor says, there is no hope, you won't become healthy at all, it's just downhill now. Cancer, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect everyone or something. Now that person can pay fidya with terminal illness. Pregnant and breastfeeding women, they cannot pay fidya. I've seen them paying fidya as well. I thought, how? Of course your breastfeeding is going to stop at one point. Of course your pregnancy is going to stop at one point. Then you become healthy, you have to fast. You cannot pay fidya. If you pay fidya, of course it will never be counted. Traveler cannot pay fidya. So your traveling will come to a point when it's finished. You have to go and make up your fast if you missed your fast. Next. If an ill person and doctor told him you have terminal illness, and he cannot fast in long days, which are 20 hours, but he can fast in short days when Maghrib is open, Maghrib is happening 4 p.m. and Fajr is happening 8 a.m. They only be like 10 hours or 8 hours roza is there. It is lazim upon him to fast, not pay fidya. So in the long days you cannot fast, but in short days you can fast. You have to do your fasting in the short days. You cannot pay fidya. If you have paid fidya, let's say you have paid fidya by taking the advice from doctor. The doctor said you is terminal illness. You cannot fast in short days. You cannot fast in long days. Terminal illness. You're very weak. You cannot fast. And you paid fidya. But later on, you became healthy. Happens. Miracles happens. Cancer gone, you became such a healthy person. All that fidya has gone to optional nafli sadaqah. You have to fast now. Fasting is not going anywhere. You have to fast. What is fidya? Fidya is amount of equal to fitrana amount. Fidya is amount of equal to fitrana amount. Whatever the fitrana amount is, that much is fidya amount. So £5 normally says £5 is fitrana amount, and you are going to miss 30 fasts. So 150, 150 pound, you pay for your rest, all your month fast, and your fidya will be inshallah paid. You're okay. Last one. A person missed fast in his life. Then he passed away before doing the qadha, before paying fidya, before doing the qadha, he passed away. Can someone else do qadha of his missed fasts, or on behalf of him after his death? So the question is, a person missed fast in his life, then he passed away before doing the qadha. Can someone else do qadha of his missed fast on behalf of him after his death? Remember, when someone has missed his namaz or his fast, it calls badani ibadat. No one can do badani ibadat on behalf of the person. What is badani ibadat? Badani ibadat, physical ibadat, physical worship. Namaz, no one can read, other person cannot read namaz behalf of the person because he missed. Fasting, you cannot do behalf of the person. Any other ibadat you can do behalf of the person, like giving zakat, you can give behalf of the person with, of course, taking his permission. Then Hajj is mix of both, physical and you have to pay as well. So that you can do behalf of the person, called Hajj Badal. Namaz and fasting you cannot do that. So what this person needs to do, if he's on his deathbed, he has not paid no fidya, nothing at all, make a will that this is how much amount I've left, my money, I missed that many fasts, make sure you guys pay fidya behalf of me for that many fasts. Then the person is wali or someone, he has to pay fidya behalf of him from his money. But the person passed away without making will, but that doesn't mean that his children have to pay now fidya behalf of him. It is wajib on them. Because I heard this masala as well. Parents, they expect that children, they pay their debts after that, death. They pay the whatever money they owe to people. They say no, it is is obligatory upon you. It's not obligatory upon them. Obligatory is when you left something behind. Money. Yeah, if you are good children and you want your parents to be in a good place and they have not made no will, your parents left no money behind, then behalf of them, you can pay fidya for the namaza, for their fast, missing fast, or they owe money to someone and they passed away without paying. You can pay from your own pocket as well if you want to, but it is not forced upon you. If they have left something behind, then it is forced upon you. You have to go and pay from their money. But if they have not left anything behind, then of course you only pay if you want to. If you don't want to, you don't have to pay. A very humble request to all the employers and to all those who own businesses or managers, that if you have any Muslim employees in your company working for you, month of Ramadan is coming, be more lenient with them, go a bit more easy with them, because it's a month of Ramadan, very long days, around 5 a.m. closing, opening is nearly like 10 past 6 first, then clocks go forward, then about 6:30, long days. Give them frequent breaks. Whatever breaks you normally give them 1 or 2 more breaks. Let them just sit down, let them rest, give them time for namaz. Don't be harsh. No, mera business, my business, nothing gonna happen. Who's running your business? You are not running your business. Allah's running your business. Who gave you smartness? Who gave you smartness? Rizq. What is rizq? Rizq is anything which is given to you by Allah subhanahu, that is rizq. Your wife is rizq. Just money is not rizq. We think rizq is money and roti what we eat. Your wife is rizq, your children are your rizq, the car you have is rizq. Everything which comes from Allah. Your smartness is rizq of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah can take the smartness away anytime and your business can go down. You want that Allah subhanahu good with you. Allah says, be good with my people. Month of Ramadan, be good. Even though you felt it's going down, still give it frequent breaks, give them time for namaz, or be easy with them. If they're not feeling well, employees, no, not that. If they are really feeling weak, give them light, jobs or something. Somehow you adjust with your employee in the month of Ramadan at least. Allah subhanahu will put barakah in your life, and Allah subhanahu will put barakah in your sustenance as well, in your business as well, inshallah azza wa jal. Jazakallah khair Hazrat. I started my this speech very early. I know I wanted to finish this subject. I started by 12 o'clock, 5 past 12. I want you to put on a record so that I don't have to do the 4th Jumah for Ramadan as well. So alhamdulillah, we finish. Next week, inshallah, we are starting Taraweeh. Because I want to give you Taraweeh as well. Before that, I was thinking about Zakat. But Zakat we can give, we can hold. But Taraweeh we cannot hold. Why? Because first Ramadan, you have to do Taraweeh. So next week, there are only few questions about Taraweeh. Inshallah, I'll finish it within 1 Jumah. Maybe I come again early, next Jumah. We'll talk about all the Taraweeh masail. Taraweeh, can we sit down, read Taraweeh, stand up, read Taraweeh? Taraweeh Sunnat-e-Muakkada, Wajib, can we miss completely Taraweeh? Can we read 8 Taraweeh or 20 Taraweeh? We'll give you all the references as well from the life of Rasulullah, life of Umar radiallahu anhu, all that we'll give you. Can we read Taraweeh at home, or do we have to come in masjid? Can ladies come in masjid and read Taraweeh? When you're reading Taraweeh, can you sit down if you're not feeling good? Or even though you're feeling good, can you sit down and read Taraweeh? All those masail are written here. Inshallah, we'll talk about next Jummah about Taraweeh subject. Jazakallahu khair Hazrat. Wa ma alayna illa al-balaghul mubin.